Here's an interview from one of our past shows on Rock and Metal Revival. If you're interested in hearing full shows, go to our Facebook page and check out our list of affiliates for times and places where you can hear Rock and Metal Revival.
All right, that was Sweet Oblivion from their new album Relentless, and the song called Strong Pressure. And Sweet Oblivion actually is featuring this guy we're going to talk to right now. You might recognize him, Geoff-Tate. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Jerry. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Really liking this Sweet Oblivion. The first album was really good. This one's really good, too. And so how did you get involved in this whole project?
Well, it's a strange tale, actually. I did a series of records for a record company that's based in Italy called Frontier Records a number of years ago. And I told them, hey, I'm interested in working with a lot of different musicians and different writers and producers and things. And if you ever have any projects that you think might fit me, please tell me about it. And so they brought the Sweet Oblivion project to me, and this is our second album that we've done. This is a different group of writers and musicians on this record than was on the first album. And this one was spearheaded and written and produced mostly by a gentleman, an Italian producer and guitar player named Aldo Lenoble. And he was great to work with. We had a massively fun time over the internet creating this album. It was recorded in a number of different places around the world, and none of us were in the studio together, which was cool.
Wow.
It's all virtual studios,
Oh.
So it's kind of become like the 21st century way of working. And then, of course, with the pandemic, it makes it even more of a thing because, of course, people can't, interact, in such a way. So it worked really well. We had a great time. I was in Ireland making the record, and Aldo was in, I think, Venice at the time. And so it worked out nicely.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Definitely. Now, there's a lot of dynamics and cool instrumentations and stuff going on in the Sweet Oblivion music. Is that something that attracted you to this project?
Yeah. Well, one, Aldo is just fantastic to work with. He's such a musician, and he understands, I think, songcraft very well, and how to write, a good melody and what to do with that melody once you have it. He's a consummate musician. I really have a high respect level for him. But yeah, I like the diversity in the music. Still, it's different and unique, but it still is, hard rock.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you actually had him write a song for you in Italian, the aria song, and you got a couple of your guys from Operation Mindcrime playing on it too, which is kind of cool. Now, singing in Italian. Now, do you speak Italian? Are you pretty fluent in Italian, or was this kind of weird?
No, I'm really not good at any other language other than English. But I can get around and know a little bit here. I've got really good restaurant Italian.
Okay. Ordering food.
Oh man, I can order off a wine list like nobody's business.
Nice. Because it seems like you'd be good in the opera and stuff. The way you got that Italian down, man.
Yeah. Well, maybe when I grow up, I'll do that.
Nice. So, now listening to all the lyrics and stuff on this album's a lot different than the first album as far as that kind of stuff. There's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of, it seems like separation and stuff going on. And so, is this like pandemic kind of stuff going on?
Probably epic pandemic lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's a lot about time going by, time spent with people, and just really recognizing that time is relentless. It stops for no one.
Oh,
you can't slow it down. You can't speed it up. It just keeps moving on ahead.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a bit of a make good use of your time idea here. With you only have so much time. So do what it is that you love doing, and do it with the people that you love. Spend the time that you want to with people that you feel good about and that make you feel good.
Yeah.
And so that's and I think that's important in being about relationships. A lot of the lyrics are about relationships, and trying to keep them moving ahead, and not stagnating. Even though, I think, as you move through your life, you have people that come in and out of your life, and sometimes they're in your life for periods of time it seems like it's never going to end, and it does end. And sometimes you don't even see those people again in your lifetime, or sometimes they come back into your life at some point. That's happened to me so many times. But it's make good use of your time, and use your time wisely, and do what you like to do.
Yeah, definitely. Now, one thing I always like is when you sing, I get your emotion. I can feel what you're feeling. And do you think, is it easier for you to sing your own lyrics, or singing someone else's lyrics? Does it take more time to kind of emote that? Or
yeah,
because
I think so. Because I think when you write something, whether you write a lyric line, a saxophone line, a guitar solo, you feel that. It's part of you.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I don't even have to read the lyrics to my own songs when I'm singing. Like I haven't. If I'm just recently, I went out in support of the Empire album 30-year anniversary, and we also played the Rage for Order album. Now, I haven't listened to either of those albums in 35 years. 30 years.
Yeah.
But at the first rehearsal, I went through the whole set and remembered all the lyrics. Because you write them, you know them. And same with playing chord progressions and things. When you write it, it's like it's part of you.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody else's stuff, oh my gosh! Like sometimes people will say to me when I'm out in public, I'll be at the pub or something with friends, and they'll go, "Hey Jeff, sing us a song." And if it's not one of my songs, I can't do it. I mean, I just don't know the lyrics. Even to Satisfaction by the Stones, I couldn't sing that song. I mean, I know the line, I can't get no satisfaction, that's all I know.
Nice.
I got to read it,
Now, this project is really cool now. If there wasn't the pandemic and all that stuff, is this a project you'd want to go out and tour on? Because I think this would make for a good show with these tunes.
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, all my touring got pushed, into the future because of the pandemic. So we're just getting ready to start up again, and we're going to continue where we left off. And right now we start in America in August.
Oh, okay.
And we don't stop until Christmas of 2023.
Whoa!
So it's a long tour, and we're set up to hit about 32 countries. And so, I think if I could do a tour with the Sweet Oblivion stuff, it would be after that.
Okay.
But yeah, I see what you mean. It'd be fun to play these songs live, definitely.
Now, my co-host sent me a couple questions here. Now, he wants to know, do you have any specific memories of the show you guys recorded for Live Crime in Madison at the County Coliseum there?
Gosh. Well, I think we did a few shows, didn't we, in the Wisconsin area? I think we did Madison and where was it?
I'm sure you probably did.
Milwaukee, someplace else. That was a blur, honestly, for me. It was such a huge undertaking, all the lights, camera, action, and all the film crews and all that, and that was part of one of the things I did. My part of the job was to schedule a lot of those people, and I had a lot of responsibility to make sure all that was happening, and so no, I don't have a specific,
just like, remember being busy
memory, other than it was, I think it was like wintertime and cold, and I seem to remember that. But then again, I could be completely missing the bass there, and I probably shouldn't comment because I honestly can't remember, Jerry.
So how many is that the only show you recorded, or did you record other shows? Or is that the only one?
Did three.
Oh, okay.
I thought we did 3 shows.
Okay.
And then we took all the best parts from the 3 shows to make it into 1 show, I think. But honestly, I haven't thought about that in years, and I don't know if I'm speaking truth or talking out my ass.
Okay. Totally.
But it seems like we would have recorded as many shows as we could because there's safety in that. You get the best performances that way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, a lot of artists are writing autobiographies and stuff these days. You got any plans for anything like that?
Well, I have a lot of stuff written because I'm a journalist, or a journaler.
Mm-hmm.
And, so I've got pages and pages and chapters of this is my life,
Oh, okay.
Whether I publish it or do something with it, I don't know. I'm still living, so I thought maybe, I've got a few more years of writing left in me,
Okay. Now to the important question. Now, listening to this album, are there any tracks you think could have benefited from adding some cowbell?
Cowbell, yeah.
Maybe
cowbell is something that you don't hear oftentimes in modern rock music.
Yeah.
It doesn't make an appearance as much as it perhaps should have. I mean, look at the amazing tracks that it does appear on, like in the 70s,
Oh, yeah.
What comes to mind is Grand Funk Railroad, We're an American Band.
Yeah.
That song would not be a hit if it wasn't for the cowbell.
Yeah, or Mississippi Queen.
Mississippi Queen, yeah.
That intro, And we had him on
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I got to say, Geoff, it's always an honor to have you on the show. And I look forward to I'm glad you guys are going to go out on tour. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see you out there. And we're going to get out of the interview with the song Another Change, your second single off this record. And we look forward to what you come out with next, man.
Well, thanks, Jerry. Take care, and I really appreciate the interview, man.